Yo, just wanted to redo this or do a follow-up video about this shit, man, real quick. Because I've been seeing a lot of a whole lot of fucking comments and videos. People, oh, Floyd, you should never talk to your father like that. Oh, I lost so much respect for Floyd after last night. Oh, you just don't talk about your parents like that. You do that. You just don't do that. Everything you heard coming from Floyd was put in him by his father. When you was listening to Floyd talking to his father like that, you was listening to Floyd Sr. coming out of Floyd Jr.'s mouth. You get the type of kids that you create. And he started with Floyd when he was a toddler. I mean, the same way you heard Floyd Jr. talking to Sr. was the same way Sr. raised Floyd talking to him. And it just finally, you know, it came back at him. Now, I'm sure that wasn't the first time, but it eventually came back at him. Everything that he made, that he instilled and put in Floyd, that Floyd had pent up, eventually it's going to come back out on your ass. Floyd was not only physically abused, but verbally abused as a child. You know what I mean? And when you put that in the child at an early age, it's going to eventually come back on your ass. So everybody need to stop comparing their relationship with you and your father, or what you think a father-son relationship should be, or how you think a son should or should not talk to their father. Just like you should not disrespect your parents, parents should not abuse their fucking kids. Parents are in the wrong when they physically and verbally abuse their children. If that child grows up with and says some foul things to you, why the fuck do you think they did that? When you beating a motherfucking child, when you verbally abusing them, what the fuck you think that child do? He go to his bedroom and motherfucker, he cries hard. You know what I mean? All kind of shit running through his head. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what's wrong with me? Is everything he's saying true? Like, damn. They can start questioning themselves, doubting themselves. All kind of shit goes on in their mind. It's a trauma when you're abusing your kids. And Floyd Sr., he got what he created. Don't nobody want to look at Senior. You just want to look at it as a father-son relationship. Oh, that's what it... You motherfuckers need to get off that bullshit, man. Get off that bullshit. And start looking at things from other perspectives. You know what I mean? Floyd Jr. would not have lashed out at Senior had Senior been a different father to him. That's the end of story. So, get off that bullshit, man. You motherfuckers trying to hold them up to some kind of fucked up standard that you can't hold them up to. This is not your fucking picketed fence, you know, suburb family. They had their issues. They not a dysfunctional or severely troubled family. They just not a perfect family. Just like they might have these type of bickerings, and just like Floyd Sr. might do some fucked up shit as a parent, they got their good side as a family. Floyd Sr. did raise, you know, a world-class fighter who's considered the best of this era. You know what I mean? They're just not perfect. So take it how it is. And get off Floyd Jr.'s case, man. Examine both of them. Y'all expecting Floyd to just, you know, do all the work. And here it is, after he's been raised like this by Senior, Senior's still disrespecting him in his team. Roger is a part of Floyd's team. So when he disrespect Roger and put Roger beneath him, he disrespecting his Floyd Jr.'s whole team. And how long do you think Floyd Jr. just been putting up with that shit? At the same time, you gotta consider that. You gotta consider that. Roger is his trainer. Roger started Floyd, his first professional fight, to his 14th or 15th fight. It was Roger who was there. So Floyd, and now what was Floyd, 18 fucking years old? He 34 now. He been with Roger for a long ass time, many years, over a decade. Floyd genuinely sees Roger as not only his uncle, but a part of his team, an intricate, most important part of his team. So how would you think he feel when his father come around always talking about, I'm the best, I'm better than Roger, I'm the best, I made you, Roger didn't do shit. And that's what Senior be putting out there. And that's the same side of Floyd Senior that Floyd Jr. grew up with, having to deal with. So you gotta look at that. Floyd Jr. was created by Floyd Senior. So get off this bullshit, man. You motherfuckers is really annoying right now. Y'all really annoying because y'all don't want to look at shit from any other way but from, oh, son shouldn't talk to his father like that. While that is true, you gotta look at why the son is talking to his father like that. If you feel that's an abnormal thing to do, then you have to also assume that there's a reason for it. Shit just don't happen for nothing. He was talking to him like that because that is what Senior put in him. You know what I mean? You gotta expect some type of maturity from the parent, from the adult, from the elder as well. You have to expect more. And for Senior to be always belittling Roger and shit like that is very immature on Senior's part. I mean, Floyd Senior is not the most mature motherfucker in the world. And I don't care how old a motherfucker is. When they act like a child, it's hard to respect them. It's hard. Let alone when you grew up and being fucking verbally and physically abused and putting up with this type of bullshit your whole life. So get off it, man. That's all I got to say.